Rigby's Roads, Chapter 25, Future Roads. 2 weeks later, Jack answered the door to find Yogi smiling. "Well, well, well, if it isn't one of my merry men. Come on in." Yogi greeted him. "You're looking much better, Jack, but I do miss your eye patch. So how's it going? How's work?" "Well, we started writing an advertisement campaign for a crazy millionaire named Musk. He's coming out with a new type of electric car and wants us to help sell his vision. But the strange part is, he is also starting his own space agency." "Space agency? You mean like NASA?" "He's a big dreamer with lots of money. He wants to build his own rockets, and his goal is to be the first to land on Mars. Can you believe that?" Yogi asked, "How's Henry doing?" "Oh, he's doing great. He was asked by the local hospital to join an ongoing study for accident recovery led by Johns Hopkins Hospital. His record of accidents made him a prime candidate for the study, since he is a constant patient with multiple accidents to monitor." Yogi laughed. "That's great, I think. Now that I think about it," Jack added, "I know what you're thinking. They made it very clear that he's getting paid for the length of the study, not per accident." Yogi smiled. "That sounds a little safer." Yogi sat down and his demeanor changed. "I have a small dilemma that I need to bounce off of you." "What is it?" "I've been offered multiple job opportunities from the government, but from different departments. They seem to be in competition with each other for my tech skills. I don't think they even talk to each other." Jack laughed. "You got that right. That's our government. Who contacted you?" "They were strange interviews. The FBI was first, then the CIA, followed by the National Security Agency. They wanted to learn my hacking secrets, and they are all obsessed with my Y-phone. They say the pay is great." "So what's the dilemma?" "They want to know exact details of how I created my own phone system, and if I had help from others. Their experts quiz me on my backdoor secrets. It seems they want to use me to upgrade their processes so they can spy on everybody better than they are doing now. They all said the same thing: to improve security of the United States and better analyze information that is vital to the formation of U.S. policy. That's their BS line, and they all repeated it to me, and I don't trust them." Jack responded, "I've worked with all three on different assignments. The CIA and the NSA are under the Department of Defense. They are the intelligence services involved in obtaining foreign intelligence. Now, the FBI is under the Department of Justice, and they are the U.S. government law enforcement group. Why don't you trust them?" "Well, I get the part of national security, but I don't want to be part of some of the things they do." Then a few days later, I was approached by a strange man who didn't say which group he worked with. He made me put on a cheap plastic ring and told me not to join any agency. And he said I should offer my services as a contractor with the ability to bounce around as much as I want to, with me being my own boss. I like that, but is that something I can really do? Jack was confused. "A ring? What ring? Let me see it." He took it back after we finished talking. He was different, not as pushy as the others, and he didn't ask me any questions. I didn't give up any secrets to any of them, but this guy told me that I was on the right path, like he knew me. He talked funny, but he had no accent I could recognize. He never even mentioned his name, and he wore strange glasses that hid his eyes. Jack paused for a moment, then asked, "Black Ops?" "Maybe, but he didn't fit the profile. He wore a gray suit and a funny gray hat." Jack perked up. "Gray suit? The glasses that he wore, were they like welding glasses?" "Yeah, how did you know?" "I've heard about that guy. He's above Black Ops. That's a super secret isolated team. Why did he make you wear the ring and then take it back?" "I can't figure that part out. Maybe it was a new lie detector ring or something like that. Maybe he wanted a DNA sample from my skin. So what do you think? About the ring?" "No, not about the ring. About working for the government." Jack lectured Yogi. "I agree with your mystery man. Go the contractor route. but you need to spoon feed them slowly. That makes you an ongoing asset. Look for their weak spots and help them improve the things they will probably discover sooner or later anyway. That builds trust, and you are only giving them a slight push in the same direction they are already headed. Never give them everything. Always leave them wanting more. That will give you greater access. Be professional. Don't make enemies. Build trust, but never trust anyone. They don't even trust each other. Learn as much as you can about everybody you report to and find their weak spots. It may come in handy down the road, but most importantly, be yourself. Thanks, Jack. I think you set the roadmap to my future. What about you? What's next? Well, I've helped Bonnie step into her new role at work. She is now my boss. I have a few more ideas for this Musk guy, the rocket builder. Then I'm hanging up my marketing career. Strangely, this week I have heard from my previous think tank groups asking me to reconsider coming back. I'm not sure if that's the road for me, or maybe a quick pit stop. But I've been there, done that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about a road trip down south for the winter, getting a camper and a trailer for the Harley. Head on down to South Florida, visit some old friends along the way. That checks off about 8 things on my list of 50. But now I have a new outlook on life, to be more adventurous. I got a tattoo. Yogi didn't believe him. You did not. Let me see. Jack rolled up his sleeve to show the letters R-W-E. Yogi asked, R-W-E? Jack explained, Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's not the destination. It's the journey. The different roads I traveled to get somewhere are now more meaningful and more important to me than just arriving at the destination. My roads that were once dead ends are now new roads of adventure, excitement, and the unknown. And that's the end of Rigby's Roads, of Book 1 of 3. Follow the continuing journey of Yogi as he uncovers the hidden deep secrets of the government and his mission to save the total destruction of Earth. The journey continues with the next book in the series, Maddie's Secret, The Search for Einstein's Lost Work, followed by the trilogy closer, The Musicado. Thank you for listening.